NFL, and tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Falcons and the Green Bay Packers.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 25-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. Inside the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Love going to air this out to start. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 7.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, Frank.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset.
It's this one to Pierce. And he he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready. 52 blue.
From the gun, Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, break.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Down. Set.
Another one for Judkins. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Set.
Quick throw out line by Lowe. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Blue, 32. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down, it's Penix. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Love on 3rd and short. It's on target to Pierce. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Cut out left. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set, cut.
Judkins up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go. Opposite. Green. Set.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Okay, right.
Down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. Black shot. 50. Green. Set.
Another game to Judkins. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Set, hut.
Play action, Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Shot. 17. Black. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set, ready.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. And Jordan Cooper there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix working from the gun. Hauled in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Penix to the air. And he'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17.
Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lambeau after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Penix here from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22, hut.
Love from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Shot, 17.
Packers 1st down.
Smash,
1st and
red.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
97.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's low. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd.
1st and 10.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
52, blue. Set, hut.
Stick it in the air. Love. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Play fake, it's Love. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Set, go.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Field, flat. Down. Yellow, 43. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on, front.
Handoff now to Judkins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
Judkins running between the tackles. Shoots away from one. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
The 6-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
1st down, and they go. He loses the football. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get into the end zone there. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready? 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hits his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Falcon first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. That's completed out to the right. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Carter here from the gun. He dodged the tackle. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Robinson on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Packers 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down.
To the air with Love. It's cut right. Oh, the football's loose. The Falcons bring it in. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Point after tries good by Lutz. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
28. Packers 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Red, cycle. Come on, ready.
Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A good 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, hut.
There's Love to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back on the final play of the quarter. So first down from the 41. Penix working from the gun. And downfield, and he finds London. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks, but it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
From the shotgun, Penix. Left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete to number 16. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Starting from the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
52 blasted. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. One's complete right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a...
Pierce loses it on the hit. And the Falcons scoop it up. Escapes the defender. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now an inside give to Carter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Carter again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That's there to tack on the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Packers 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Love from the gun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, here's Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Big strike here to Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Judkins out the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Now throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Packers.
Throwing again. Love. It's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
3, shot. 22 needle. Five, 97.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Yellow, 22, ready?
Loves to throw again. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Stick it in the air, Love. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Falcons 38, Packers 20.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Falcons nearing their 6th win this season.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Go.
He's drawn up for it. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense.